Hello, thank you very much for choosing Imperfect Woman of God, for your viewings. Okay, so today I guess is going to be random thoughts today. Thoughts, not thoughts, but thoughts. All right. So I guess I do a little update. I'm pretty much working from home now. I've been live streaming more, so that's why I kind of disappeared from YouTube for a moment to get more comfortable in front of the camera. And then try to call myself dating. Of course, that didn't, So my viewing on dating is looking for someone that we complement each other's purpose that God has for us. Like He's walking in His purpose already. It's not financially because that's very shallow. I'm talking about a spiritual. Like, is He unlearning those sins? Has he changed? Has people around him seen that he's changed? Do he has people around him that be like, yeah, this guy has changed? This guy, like, does he has that proof? That's what I'd be looking for. That I need some type of proof, some type of progress. And I feel like as a person, a kingdom woman trying to date a kingdom man, you gotta find somebody that's in their purpose that it's unlearning sins, and they're not like perfect either, so they get it because they're unlearning sins, so they get it, so you can get each other right, so we can push each other up to the kingdom. And that's what's pretty much wholeheartedly is what I'm looking for as when it comes down to dating and finding someone to court, someone to court me and also to marry. So again, I'm learning also by being on the streaming apps to just block out the negativity of people saying, oh, it's, marriage doesn't exist and all this negative stuff, because it's all coming from a fearful mindset. People that fear, they're afraid to open up. Of course, they're going to go about it in a fearful way. They're going to be scared. They're going to be very toxic in a way, and they're going to try to push that view on you. And then also the mindsets of, oh, I'm about to be 30 years old. Oh, you're about to be 30. You need to hurry up. I had to unlearn. I had to realize I can't let that get to me, but also be realistic and understand when you do hit 35 as a woman, it's very hard to have children. So I'm learning also, be realistic also, be spiritual, but also be realistic also. But, when it comes down to spiritual things, it's not going to be realistic, to be honest. To some people, it's not going to be seen as realistic, but for me, it seems realistic for me. So it's a different realistic view I see when it comes down to things now. So I make sure that if I'm being realistic, it's not on a worldly view, if that makes sense also. So when it comes down to dating, I recommend, just making sure you have that spirit of discernment and knowing people by their good fruits. If they got those bad fruits and you see those bad fruits, just back on up. Don't go towards. I know the person probably look good. I get it. He fine, she fine. Like, I get it. Like, ooh, 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 I get it. But it's like, at some point you have to mature and realize substance should be overlooked anyway, and the person God has for you is going to be attracted or attractive to you anyway. So, and then, like, I also learned to push out again that worldly views of, oh, you're not having sex, oh, is the sex going to be bad if you both are waiting for sex, what if it's bad? Like, I learned to push that out also because I don't have that mindset of thinking, because it's not, that's again that shallow worldly view of lust and sinful living has you thinking that way. So I've learned to just push it out. Just ignore it. Do not allow those negative views of what the world tells you to affect your kingdom views. That's why I've learned by live streaming for so long. That's why I learned a lot about myself live streaming. I learned about how to deal with trolls and all that stuff. So as a person, if you find yourself, as people do feel like I'm going to, grow through my YouTube channel. Let's say if I do grow, I'm not going to respond to Pharisees. I'm not going to go back and forth with them. I've learned to stop doing that and then check myself if I find myself wanting to react. And I also learned that I can't make people view me the way the Lord views me. So I've learned to be okay with that, because it was bothering me for the moment. Like, oh my God, they don't see me. They don't see me. But then when other people say they see me, that I actually care for, say they see me, then that's all that what matters in my eyes at this point. Because if they see me, that's good. But in the world, like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, you have to understand the worldly view should not matter to you. The kingdom view should. What the word says is the truth. Like, I see what people are saying. I get Christians now. I get it. The word is the truth. Just go by that and you good. Because when you go out of pocket and go out that border, like I was doing, that get you messed up. Okay, the worldly views, because I'm about to be 30, right? The worldly views are saying, oh, hurry up and find somebody. No, 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 no. But God be like, hey, you need to mature right quick, and then I'm gonna bring you a husband. He don't his time is not your time. His time might be 6 months, 6 months from now. He might be like, oh, you ready for marriage? Okay, let me bring your husband. It's not gonna be what the world says. It's not. That's what I've learned also. And then my timing is not God's timing. My timing in my brain, I thought I was gonna be married at 25. God timing is like, no, I clearly was going through some transitioning. I had to unlearn sins, mature. And now he's like, he probably like, okay, she's healed, she chill, okay. I think that's why I keep having all these visions. I think God feels like I'm mature enough to handle these visions He gives me now, and because I'm getting to that level, like this guy, um, says like he was like he feel like it's my season, like this is my season. I feel like it is. Like I really do. And when I keep seeing that baby in my vision, that represents my new me. I feel like that's what God is showing me. That's why I'm very protective over my baby in my visions. Like this guy said he had a vision of me with my baby again, protecting my baby. Telling the lady, oh, I don't want to feed my baby that food. And then I kept saying I want to go home in his vision because my home is my peace haven. Every time I have a vision, sometimes I'm in my house. It's peaceful. It's me. It's me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's all I gotta say. That's my random thoughts today. And thank you very much for viewing my YouTube channel. And comment. Please comment. Let me know your thoughts. And you have a blessed day. What my mama doing over there? What in the world?